Flip it over.
That thing's got some suspension travel. Hey Harmon, you got it balanced over there?
Yeah.
You good to go?
Yeah.
All right, well look guys, we got this Segway Villain, this 72-inch wide model, and we've got our Team MSC skid plate that we're going to be installing today. And this is what 350 miles of Windrock, and where else have we been? Halt Pride, Rainbow Falls, Northwest Alabama Park. This has been 350 miles of abuse, nothing but rock crawling. So yeah, it's taking a beating. Right here is where the money's at. And this dude right here, that's your transmission. I mean, that's flat, it's touching. Like you're on it, there it is exposed.
If a small rock come down this or something pointed, it would nail that.
Yeah, you're right, you're right. Skid plate cost versus a new transmission, or yeah, this is a wise investment, especially if you ride like we ride and going to be beating on your machine a little bit. So yeah, we're going to be putting our Team MSC skid plate on and show you the maximum coverage that we give you with our Team MSC skid plate by Trail Armor. Yeah, this is going to add maximum protection so that you can ride with confidence that you're protecting your engine area, your transmission, the rear diff, all that stuff. Going to be protected, as well as your front diff. We do have A-arm guards at the website.
We got them?
Yeah.
Yes, they're in that box.
Okay, all right. Well, teammscparts.com. Also have a link down in the description of this video. If you want to go ahead and down there and click on it and pull them up while you're watching the video, you can see our A-arm guards, our full skid plate. We're also working on several other big projects for the Segways. And one thing, we've got to do something with this, guys. It's getting beat. Getting the beat down by the rock. So we're working on some aftermarket trailing arms and a few other options. So it's been beat down. But if you keep watching the videos, you're going to see why it's like that, right? So if you're the average rider and you're just going about your normal business trail riding and stuff, you're not in the rocks, you're not going to see that kind of abuse. But if you do ride mountain trails, rocky terrain, you're going to wish you had a skid plate. Mr. Harmon has got the skid plate, getting it all pulled out. That is the one thick joker. But the good thing about it is it's lightweight for what it is, and it's super thick, got plenty of drain holes, so when you get that mud and all that stuff, it'll just flow right out and you can wash it out. But also this material is super slick, so like you're not going to be getting hung up like with a metal, aluminum type of skid plate. You're not going to be grinding into the rocks and getting stuck there. This is going to actually, man, it's like ice when you get on the rocks, and you're going to be able to slide right over those obstacles when you get high centered, which happens quite often when you get to some extreme trails. You'll have instructions in your box when you get it shipped to your door, and we're just going to lay out all the parts. There's the instruction list there. Booyah, beautiful. All right, so you can follow those instructions. It's got pictures and all that good stuff, but we're going to walk you through it right here in this video. And then we'll go out and start beating on it some more. So Joel and Harmon are going to rip the belly of the beast out and just go ahead and remove all the hardware, or those 10 millimeter bolts. Just going to go through and remove all that. Once you get all that done, we can just lay the pan out of the way. While you got your skid plate off, you can go ahead and grease that joker right there. Take advantage of that. Do a good inspection of your machine while you got her. Well, hold on. Not everybody can balance a machine like we can.
No.
I didn't think about that. So, guys, please use extreme safety precautions here, or safety measures.
You get somebody to hold the other side.
Yeah, just get a really strong dude to hold the other side. All right, but anyhow, No, you can actually just get up, slide up under your machine and do it that way laying on the ground. Just use some good lighting when you get under there so you can see what you're doing. But just do a good inspection while you're under there, got the skid plate off, and then we'll start with assembly. All right, so according to the instructions, you want to find the A piece, which is your front section, and you can just get that lined up, hold it in place, and then use the hardware that comes with your kit and just start bolting her in. I wouldn't tighten any of them up. I would leave them all loose until you get them all started, and then we'll tighten her down. Now Mr. Harmon here has the next piece. That's just the center belly pan here. And one thing you want to do, you could leave these loose and scoot this back, but you're going to want to make sure that each of these line up good. And that's the good thing about these being slotted. You have room to slide them back and forth and make it all line up just right. Because whether you want to admit it or not, every machine off the assembly line probably has some slight variances from model to model. So they leave room for that. Just get those started and we'll wait to tighten them up. Just a little side tip here. Use a little pry bar once you get a couple of them started and shove it forward to line things up. Just helps you if you're working by yourself. That's the two pieces together. And then before you put this last piece on, make sure that this piece here is still installed. Okay, you don't want to remove it. Harmon removed it to kind of do some inspecting under there, but he's got it back in place. And this piece right here is under the transmission and diff housing. That is what's going to be removed, and then along with what was left. So that's how it should look. Now we're going in with the, man, maximum protection right there, son. That's going to be nice. All right. Definitely helps to have two people. One person holding it and one person getting the bolt started. Keep everything lined up and you'll have an easy install. Joel's got everything lined up now and tightened it down up to these back bolts, and those are the 13s, right?
Yep. Okay,
and those are going to go in the back holes. About that tight. Yep. And you'll be good to go. All right, so the boys have already got the side protection on as well. Just line it up just like we did everything on the mid section, and make sure it all meshes up before you go to tightening a bunch of bolts down. Now Segway has two different nerf bars that come on their units. This particular skid plate is made for the one. I'll throw up a picture of it. Well, what's better than a picture than a video? This is actually a 24 model. And a lot of the 23 models are also like this, but they do not have the little support bar that I was talking about. That was on some of the earlier villains. But this is what the skid plate will look like for all of you who order that do not have that little bar. I think we do have one in here. Oh yes, okay. So this is the skid plate with the bar that comes up. Well, there you go. See, way better than a picture. So if you have the Nerf bar that has that, you'll see when you go to the link which, how to pick which one. Dylan's got all that fixed up on the website. And again, the direct link is down in the description of this video, where you can go right to these skid plates. Looks good. And these are the A-arm guards. They're also on the website. But that's maximum protection for this unit. Okay, we'll go back in time. Ooh, that's cool. Anyways, we'll go back in time to, what's up, man? Good, you doing all right? You doing all right? Let's just go back in time to where we were installing this, right? Can you give me a countdown?
3, 2, 1.
This is the only one that we had on hand to do our quick install video for you. So that's why we installed it. And Steve, he don't really care. He just wanted to get some protection on this Segway villain because he's riding it, he's enjoying it, as you can see from the videos, and he's beating this thing up. So he wanted to go ahead and protect the machine. Anyways, along the Nerf bar, you will have those big heavy-duty self-tappers that will go into the Nerf bar, and you may have to take one hand and squeeze around and push up to line it up. And then once you drill it in, it's gonna form it to the Nerf bar. We've got a couple more to do under here, and then that'll be a wrap on this job. We'll lay her back down, and in your case, if you're just working under it, just be careful again. And if you want maximum protection, this is what you need right here, the Team MSC by Trail Armor skid plate for your Segway villain.
Well, flip it down.
All right, let's flip it down. All right, boys, let's get her flipped over.
Ready, Blake? I thought he could lift weights.
Hey, we're just joking.
Me and Joe maybe more than you did.
I can come over and do it if y'all can't do
I
it.
can do it by myself if I lift it over. I might just jump out. Ooh.
I broke my back and everything. Y'all can't flip it over.
That thing's got some suspension travel.
Hey, whoa, that's all this.
All right, remember, if y'all want to get y'all's Team MSC skid plate or lower doors, windshields, anything that you need for your Segway villain, just go to teammscparts.com. We'll get the arm guards on here in a little bit, maybe in another video when we add some more accessories. God bless y'all. As always, remember to keep it real. We'll see you in the next one.